ate up about 1.5 to 2 feet of snow overnight. Just depressing, that is. But we're supposed to get 2 days of some big snowfalls here this weekend, which will have me working overtime, of course. I don't know if I'll find the time to get out and ride next week or not, but that will remain to be seen. So yeah, the purpose of this video is well, I'm ready to do another upgrade, and I'm kind of stuck on deciding as to what next. I mean, I figured the obvious choice would be new tires, so that's a possibility. Or we can slap them button wheels rear diff enter, or go with the rad relocate. So I'm kind of looking to see what you guys think we should do next. I'm leaning towards the tires, but I'm throwing it out there. I'd love to know what you guys think. So when it comes to tires, we'll do a little walk around here shortly, and maybe take a look at the bike and talk about what I've already done to it. The Cryptids are a great tire, very soft. They ride really nice. I'm almost going to be sad to see them go, but they're just not enough lug for the crap, right? So come spring, I don't need to be grasping for better traction. So we're going to try to remedy that before spring and be ready for it. So these Cryptids might be up for sale soon. Great shape, of course. Front tires are like brand new. Rear tires, really good. Yeah, but I do love the way they ride. For any of you boys who are looking for a great all-round tire, these are definitely the ones. They'll get you through the crap, and they'll ride wicked on the trail. So yeah. So back to the tire situation. Let's go see what we have for options here. I'm gonna have them brought up on the computer screen here in my office. Oh, that's the Facebook page. It's a hell of a nice looking scrammy, isn't it? So, this is one option out of two options, and we got the Interco Interforce 2s. Now, they're about the only thing I can find that's pretty much as aggressive as the Assassinators, boys. They're actually a little cheaper. They might run a little taller, we don't know. They're coming in a 30 instead of a 29.5. True tire height and weight is always, skeptical as to what they advertise. These are saying for a 9 wide, which I would end up going all the way around with 9s. I like the width of those Cryptids out there. They're 9s, and they feel pretty good. At 53.5 pounds, which, they're right on par with the weight of the Assassinators. The only thing that's making me look at these is the fact that I can't find anything on them. Nobody's running them, and I mean, I always like to be just a little bit different than the rest of the boys. However, you'd never know that with the choice of my new ride. But so we're looking at the Interco Interforce 2s. They're aggressive. Look at them, boys. They are aggressive. Where we can't see my mouse. Another look at them there. Now, there's definitely more lugs on them than the Assassinators. Now let's click over and check out the Assassinators. Here we go. Well, we've all seen what they can do. A few of the boys out in Saskatchewan are already running these. Blackie, and my buddy Nos Boss has already got a set on his bike, and yeah, they're nuts. They work awesome. They trail really good, actually, for a 3-inch lug, which is insane. A little more expensive, right on par with the weight. So again, those are the two tire choice options we've got. And like I said, I got some little over $1,000 set aside to throw into the bike again this month. So throwing it out there to you guys. I mean, I know there's a lot of other things we could be working on as well. And you know what? I think I'll go get a communicator on top of things. I need a new SD card for the cameras. And the list just never ends. So you take what you get out of YouTube, you pour it back into the channel, and you hope for the best. And you know what? It's been a lot of fun, and I like doing it. And I like getting you guys involved, and that's why we're sitting here in front of the computer right now. So let me know what you think in the comments, boys. Should we run the Assassinators, tried and true, we know what they do, or should we take a shot on the Interco Interforce 2s, try something a little different than the rest of the boys? I don't know. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I'll get the bike pulled in here, and we'll do a little walk around, I think. And if you guys think I should go the mud wheels dip route, well, let me know. And the rad relocate, I'm waiting on a couple manufacturers to get back to me. Possibility of maybe working together with some, promoting the product would be awesome. Maybe get a little discount, boys. So I don't know. could do that, but I might be holding off on that. I don't know. Again, chime in down below, boys, and let me know what you think. I'll pull the bike in here and we'll get a little walk around doing that. All right, cheers. All right, boys, we're back. We got her all dried off and pulled her into the shop here. So if we take a peek under the fender, we've got a few of our sponsors added under there. So what have we done to the Renegade? A little walk around, eh? Still got the stock 30-inch ITP cryptids on there. Let's start with rocks. We went with the rocks riser. We got those bars up another 2 inches, which I can't tell you how much more comfortable the bike is to ride. Such a little thing makes such a big difference, but awesome add-on. Awesome, boys. Standing up riding, and yeah, she's great. So the 2-inch rocks riser went on super easy. Not very expensive, but makes a huge difference. So I totally recommend the rocks risers. And then let's see, now these lads didn't sponsor us, but we like their product so much we went ahead and we paid full price, boys. Full armor off-road rear rack for the Renegade. Kick-ass. Really nice solid design. And we added a little decal under there, boys. It's pretty kick-ass, eh? And so yeah, they included this Pelican box, which I guess we'll follow up on. They use Velcro to adhesive to keep her in place. Now I've only pulled that box out of there 3 times. The Velcro's already come undone, so we've re-epoxied that, no problem. I mean, it's pretty easy to rig up another system, and I think they kind of foreseen that. They got holes in the Pelican box here, so I mean, if you want to strap it down corner to corner, no problem, you could do that. Where you see holes in each corner of the box. And so no issues there. Actually, it's a really good rack. Fit and finish is awesome. I do have a rear light that goes right in this bracket here on the side here. I guess we'll give you a better look from the side. You can see it. And it fits in here. And I'd like to get that hooked up eventually, but I want it to come on with the reverse. And I don't want to be cutting into any switches or anything like that. So I've talked to my my buddy who's a service tech there at BayMarine out of Trenton. Check him out, boys. Awesome to deal with. Great guys. And he's instructed me that there is a harness up in here, and that's what you want to get tied into. A little black box there. So, but yeah, so that's the rack, the rear rack. Kick-ass though. Really awesome design, boys. I really like the fit and finish of it. Almost looks like a spoiler on the Rennie. But yeah, so that's the rear rack. Not a sponsor though, but a great product nevertheless. Wicked. So you have to go back under here, and who we got next? Farm mudding. Now this add-on was very inexpensive also, but really nice feature. Really suits the Can-Ams, and it really makes the bike pop. So there they are. Fred from Farm Mudding sent us the halos. They're on the bike. They look kick-ass, and I recommend getting yourself a set. You can also get the multicolors. I just went with the standard red, because obviously that's what I'm rocking on the bike. So, but yeah, the multis are cool, and you can control them Bluetooth with your phone and all that jazz. So very cool product, guys. Check them out at farmmudding.com, or look them up on Facebook, and they'll hook you up big time. After that, we contacted our friends at Dalton, and they were very happy to work with us. So we slapped in a clutch kit. And awesome, works great. Awesome engagement. The bike really takes off. A little smoother in the clutch operations. I find a little less chatter amplified through the snorkels. I know a lot of you guys talk about how noisy these things are. Of course, everything's amplified right in your face. And when I got the camera on my chin, of course, well, that much more, right? So you can hear it all. But yeah, so me and my brother were talking. I'm not sure. We might stick a temperature gauge in there, and we can get a better read on what the belt's doing, when she's ready to be jammed on, and when she says enough is enough, we're too hot. Probably not a bad idea. Something we might look at doing. I want to powder coat those pegs. Of course, I never did get around yet to yanking the bumpers and getting them sent off either, but we will eventually, one thing at a time, right? But yeah, so then after, what do we got? So we got Dalton in there. We got our friends from Farm Mudding, Rocks. We talked about full armor, yes, and then there's the biggie right in the center there, the bomb racing. Now these guys didn't sponsor us, but we have they do work with my service tech at BayMarine. He pushes their product, and great guy. If you guys want to get a hold of one, that's Wade Pullard at BayMarine out of Trenton, Ontario. Look him up, and he's the service tech there. He'll get you hooked up and squared away with the bomb racing tuner. Kick-ass throttle response. Gets rid of that lean condition, right, and gets your bike running a little cooler. Fatten her up, they say. So that's the basics of it. I'm trying to think if I've forgotten anything. We swapped out the red guards for the black ones. I still have the red, but it's just a shell. I should just give them away. Eh? Maybe we should do a little giveaway. Get rid of the red shells. Maybe somebody's looking to add red. Would have been sweet if we could have kept these letters red. We were going to try to pop them out, and you know, didn't go as planned. But yeah, so that is me ready. So yeah, we're looking to do another add-on this month, and I'm looking for feedback from you guys to let me know what you think. Should we go with those Interco Interforce 2s, or should we go with the tried and true Assassinators? Mind you, keep in mind, boys, there's already a pile of boys already running the Assassinators. Didn't take long. Word gets out quick. Kick-ass treads. And yeah, so we go different with the Intercos, try them out. If we don't like them, sell them. Grab the Assassinators, or do we go straight for the Assassinators? I don't know. I'm going to let you guys decide, I think, because you know what? They're both very aggressive tires, and I think they're both going to work great for conditions that we have in these areas around spring and skag fields and stuff like that. But anyways, comment down below, guys. Let me know what you think the next add-on should be. Should we go tires? Should we get that mud and wheels rear diff? Or should we go with the front rad relocate? Which, you know, at times, yeah, you know, I mean, some of them, I don't know if they're all that appealing. I ain't gonna lie. You know what? The Renegade looks so kick-ass without a rad relocate. It'd almost be worth the pain in the ass it is to yank the rad here and there and give it a real full cleaning and just leave it, you know? I love the lines of the Renegade. I'm not gonna lie there. A couple things maybe we could address or talk about is all that chattering. These Can-Ams, man, they chatter. And if I'm not mistaken, judging by Mike's videos and Asta Cruiser and all these lads, you know, you go on the forums, get on the Facebook, read the guys' posts, and from what I'm gathering, guys, a great deal of that chattering is this floating shaft here on the front, drive shaft. See this soft, this is a very, very soft, supple boot. So if you want to pull the shaft, slide your diff forward or whatever, and see this boot, very stiff. So what Mike did to Asta's bike was he swapped those, or didn't swap them rather. He ordered up another and threw that one on the front. And you know what? Cheap fix, but from what I gather, boys, that is the majority of the chatter, and that will make a lot of it go away, which I think is phenomenal. So that's something I definitely want to do, because this thing just sounds like a bag of bolts going down the trail, you know, if you're not on the throttle, of course, because then all you hear is awesome RPMs, you know. So I love the ride of the bike. I mean, it's really kick-ass performance, just amazing. The sound of it, like a bag of bolts, like I said, you know, it definitely could use a little more attention in the build quality factor, but nevertheless, I'm loving the Renegade, boys, don't get me wrong. Wicked bike. And yeah, right on. So my buddy up the road here hooked me up with a little CKX product here, little jacket. And nice, very nice. Here it is over here, actually, hanging up on the chair. Water resistant, wind resistant. It's just kind of a shell, but it's kick-ass. Nice apparel. Really digging it. And we got here CKX. Like Cubbies rocks the same gear. And oh, we forgot to mention that we added the Yoshi. Right out of the gate, we grabbed the Yoshi when we picked the bike up. Me and my brother Nosboss went back to Nosboss's garage and we got that thing equipped. There was a little modifications to be done. You had to kind of cut the bracket and sort of give yourself some spacers. We built them out of nuts here, nuts and bolts. Actually, I don't think you can see that from there, but yeah, just had to do a little spacing and cut the bracket. But otherwise, this is the Can-Am Yoshi, sold at all BRP dealers, and it will fit on, it will go on with very little issue and very little frab. awesome. I'm really impressed with it. I've always been a fan of Yoshi. They make awesome products for racers out there. They've been doing it a long time, working close with Suzuki on a lot of their crotch rockets and stuff like that. So, you know, they're a big name. They're known for wicked exhaust systems, and I'm happy to have one on the Can-Am because I could not get one for the 450. They do make them for the 700 and the 750s, but they didn't have one for the 450, and couldn't be happier with the exhaust system. Awesome. Sounds wicked. Has a great set of lungs on her now, boys. So there's the Yoshi can. Something else I forgot to mention was we swapped out the air filter. We got ourselves a twin on there right now because that's all my BRP dealer had. I was going to put a uni in, but we'll order one up in the future. Right now she's got the twin on her, which is much better than the stock filter as far as filtering out crud as far as I'm concerned anyways. So that's oiled up and in there. And also we had my service tech when I got the bike add me one of those gasket seals for the airbox because infamously they leak, and I think that's kind of pathetic. Again, we're back to the build quality again at Can-Am. You know, they sell you this bike that's supposed to be ready for the mud, maybe deep drink. But I guess with anything, if you spend enough time under the water, she's going to find her way in there. But yeah, a little extra security or insurance rather. Get that mutter kit seal and get her on your airbox, boys. There's no point in taking any chances. Something else that I've been trying to order up and get a hold of the lad from Original Mods. I want to get the billet aluminum cap with ATV etched in it. I think it would look killer, boys. So I've messaged him. If he can etch it into some billet aluminum, we'll get it painted black. And what I can do is maybe just paint over and rub off, and we can get the ATV in the white and red like it should be, right? So I think that would be a killer add-on. Again, these caps, I guess they're prone to leaking here and there, you know, over the years. So it's something else that you might want to look at doing, right? There's a few small things you want to do to these bikes to make sure that you got peace of mind and good insurance. Lord knows who needs water in their fuel system. Or airbox. You know, she's going to turn your $20,000 toy into a paperweight pretty quick, I would imagine. So, but yeah, those are things I forgot to mention. So that's the twin air filter. We got the mutter kit gasket set for the airbox, and we're looking at getting ourselves an aftermarket gas cap. So we're wrapping her up with the walk around, boys. Again, comment down below. Let us know what you want to see, and yeah, we're going to get on it. We're going to order them up, and by the end of the month, we should have ourselves another add-on here. So we'll talk to you soon. ATV signing out, boys. Cheers until the next time. Actually, stay tuned because I'm going to be loading up some sick ditch diving with Nos Boss there. And we really hold these things wide open. We get them RPMs up there. I think you guys are going to be totally stoked. Not only that, but I convinced him to equip his rear camera. Actually, I did the same. I got my secondary camera for the day. We put them on the back of the bikes. With the cold temperatures, it doesn't clog up the camera lens too bad. Snow just kind of blows off. So we got a couple really cool shots for you. And I'm stoked to see what you guys think. Cheers. Till next time. We'll talk to you soon, boys. Right on.